The Time, Mavis Staples, George Clinton, Larry Graham, The Family Stone und ich werden zusammen sein und Sie werden spielen. Deshalb werde ich wohl auch spielen müssen. Wenn Sie nicht spielen, werde ich auch nicht spielen. Das ist der Stand der Dinge.
And they're going to be playing, so I'm going to have to play too. If they're going to play, I'm going to have to play. So that's what's going on right now. It's still in the early planning.
Es ist alles noch in Planung. Nur die Leute haben bestätigt, dass sie spielen möchten. Mehr kann ich nicht sagen.
Confirmed to play, so. That's really all I can say right now.
Okay, und zurück bei Fast Forward. That's the name of my show, Fast Forward. Ja, und guck mal, wer hier ist. Unglaublich. Okay, so you're here because you've got a new album out. And, oh, I just have to tell my sexy audience, go out and buy it because it makes you happy, believe me. Yeah. And it's called Rave On to the Joy Fantastic.
And going out and buying it will make me happy.
Yes, and me. Because everybody is happy then. One thing I realized before I even listened to it was that it says produced by Prince. Why does it say produced by Prince?
Contrary to rumor, I'm not schizophrenic.
Yeah.
I still am Prince. I'm not formally known as anything.
Yeah, that long name, yeah.
Just chosen to go by an unpronounceable symbol and drop the name Prince for now.
Yeah.
So that still leaves me with all his faculties, and it leaves me with all his instruments.
Of course.
That's what I did, is I pulled out his instruments and I started playing with them again. And so, using that mindset, I decided to let him produce the record. It was a real fun experience because I haven't sounded like this in a while. I've been doing a lot of patchwork type albums, like Crystal Ball was a real patchwork type record.
And just one thing I just had to tell you, because it's so amazing. All the fans of you I know, sort of friends of mine, and it's so unbelievable because with the changing the name, that all the fans just don't care at all, and there's so many people sort of criticizing it or saying how can somebody do that, and all the fans are just sort of treat everybody who doesn't understand like sort of narrow-minded, and it's all the fans don't care. It's just brilliant.
Well, most people are cool with whatever choice I make in my life.
Yeah.
You'll have something like the media trying to convince them otherwise. It's really easy to be put into a box. The media does that with all of us.
Yeah.
And changing your name is one way of getting out of that box. And
That's true.
It became real hard for them to say anything.
Isn't it really difficult for newspaper people because they haven't even got the methods to print this symbol, is it?
Sure they do.
They have?
Yeah, it's a computer font. And
okay.
Yeah, it's real easy
to print it.
Access, but sometimes they consider it a power play on my behalf, so they want to one-up me and then call me some made-up name.
Yes.
It shows more about them than it does about me.
That's
the
true.
artist formerly known as Successful, for example. I think
those bastards.
I think some of my contemporaries would say something like that.
Yeah.
Knowing full well that when you've got 15 albums worth of publishing coming in, that ain't gonna never happen.
Yeah. Just a short break. See you in a few, is it seconds or minutes? Minutes, yeah. See ya. Fast forward, and I'm so happy. Yeah. The best guest I have ever had in my life. It's true. Okay, there's this song, So Far So Pleased, on the new album, and with Gwen Stefani. Did you know her before?
Yes.
Okay, because there was this thing I read about you zapping around on television, and what was it?
Well, that's when I first saw her.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what did she was on a TV show?
She was on a TV show and she jumped up on the host's desk.
Well,
while she
stood
was
on it.
performing. Yeah.
Yeah.
In the
Wow.
middle of the performance, she jumped up on his desk, and he's usually just over there chilling because he don't watch the bands. He's just over there trying to get a smoke on his cigar.
And so the camera was on him, of course.
Yeah. He was quite shocked.
Yeah.
And I thought it was pretty bold of her to do. I dig her and her band, so I've gone to see them perform several times after.
Yeah.
And
But
they've
I've
seen
never
me.
seen them. Are they really super?
Oh, yeah. Well, check it out.
Ja. Okay, that was okay, ne? Dann sehen wir uns gleich wieder. See you in a few minutes. Ja, sexy audience. Look, by fast forward. Okay, there's this part in here with this long, like, monologue written down, sort of explaining to the reader how in what terrible conditions lambs live that we need wool of. Sort of, is it that you're then is it a vegan, people that don't wear wool and leather, or
Well, vegan has to do with diet.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm a vegetarian, and I just, that's pretty self-explanatory. If you have any love at all for the lamb, then you'll understand it fully.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but the thing is, sort of, my auntie has she lives like this. She explains to people all the time, sort of, why do you wear leather and why are you wearing wool, for
Yeah,
God's sake?
or poodles.
Yeah. And but is it sort of, how do you behave towards people that don't live like you do?
Hey, I'm the same with everybody.
Oh, okay. So it's like,
You mean will I go up and throw paint on them?
no, if you try to persuade people or just leave them, let them be, because there are different sort of ways
Yeah.
to behave towards people that aren't.
Yes, I'm not really judgmental in that area.
Yeah.
So much so, I kind of feel that everybody's going to deal with their own life in their own manner, and all the good that they do, they'll get back. All the bad that they do, they'll get that back too.
Okay. So, see you in a few minutes, sweethearts.
Well, that was a boring segment.
Was it?
Yeah.
Shit. That was my fault.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
It was my fault.
No, it was my fault. Yeah.
Did that hurt in your mouth?
This, no, it's exactly like an earring. It's like a healed hole. And I can pull it like is that through? Yeah, like you can.
Well, this hurt.
Really?
Oh, boy.
What, is it like shot through? Mm-hmm. And that's because this isn't really pierced, because that was shot through with these earring guns. Do you call them guns? And that sort of, I cried a little bit, and then it was okay. And there's this song on your new album, Disputed, with Chuck D.
Undisputed, yeah.
Ah, sorry. Yeah, it says Undisputed. See, I'm nervous.
Chuck D is not disputed.
And I sort of wanted to talk to you because Chuck D, sort of in my opinion, belongs to those hip-hoppers that sort of have a serious message and try to sort of make the world better with their work. But sort of the thing I see now is that lots of hip-hoppers, sort of the message just gets completely sort of lost, and it's sort of very selfish and maybe even aggressive. And how do you think about this hip-hop stuff?
I dig Chuck D, that's all I can say. I don't want to speak on nobody else's.
Yeah, okay, but but this thing about aggressive music, or that is maybe even bad for young people.
Yeah, you
So
can.
just talking about, Woodstock or...
Yeah, if you can still be aggressive and get a serious, positive message across. Sly and the Family Stone were famous for it.
Yeah.
You can still be funky and be in a major key. You can still be hard and be light at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah, that's okay. But this sort of like, the thing is that I'm sort of trying to get to is these bands that have a message just only aggressive, only loud, without something good behind it, I think. And sort of something like Woodstock was bound to happen somehow.
Well, they're making their own beds, and that's where they'll sleep.
Okay, oh God, sorry. There. Okay, so see you back later, sweethearts. So here we go. There's this thing I read about 1999 that sort of that are you going to make a special sort of new version for New Year's Eve, practically?
Well, yes, we have a version of 1999 called the New Master.
Yeah.
And what's cool about that is that it's sonically, more sonically defined, and it all the profits it creates go to the new power generation, as opposed to a bunch of record company people who were never around when the song was created.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yes, and it's not theirs, of course. Yeah.
That's right.
But is it because I don't know anybody who's not going to sort of sing out this song at New Year's Eve? It's just unbelievable, and that you've made this song so early. And so is it going to be like sort of a race in the charts with your new version, or?
Well, there's no such thing as a race to me. I've never believed in that.
Yeah.
The song was a success to me upon completion. I don't really get into sales or who's highest on the chart and all that.
Okay.
Any situation you have no control over, you shouldn't worry about. Artists spend too much time checking charts and sales and all those things.
Yeah.
They're not the salesmen. They're just musicians.
Yeah, that's true.
And if there's a drop in sales, we should probably look to the record companies that sell the music, not to the musician, and to say whether or not they've fallen off.
Yeah, they made a mistake or something.
Once again, a trick of the media.
Yeah. And may I ask you what you're going to do New Year's Eve?
Well, right now, a bunch of my friends are going to be playing at a concert in Minnesota, I believe, and I'm going to attend that. And when they start playing, there's really no way I cannot play myself, so it's going to be a big jam session.
Wow, okay. And is there anything in the future that the German fans can look forward to? So are you planning a tour next year or something?
We're discussing a tour right now, but they should probably worry more about their own lives, I think.
Okay, so we'll say goodbye to those lovely people. Bye-bye. Thank you very much.